Hi,
Hi,
Em.
Jas.
Good
Hi.
afternoon.
Hi, Bellas. Good
Hello. Hi, Bellas.
afternoon.
How are you guys? Happy holidays.
How are you, Jas? Kamusta naman ang hair na bago?
Oo nga
Kanina
eh.
ko pa
Ayan,
nakita sa
pinakulay ko na.
backstage. Nice. What inspired you to
Niremedyohan
have
ko
your
lang.
hair colored?
Wala lang. Feeling ko lang kamukha ko si Mio.
Grabe naman. Eh, ano
At saka
naman ngayon kung
DIY
kamukha
kasi
mo si
yun, di ba?
Mio? Mio pala.
Tinitease nila ako, I look like kuya daw. So I just want to look like me for a change.
Okay. You
Ayan.
have every right to look your best
Oo,
anyway. So,
unahan ko na yung New Year, New You look. Ayan, we are starting to gain audience. Good afternoon, Bella Moms. We are live on Beldager FB, Bella Moms FB, the Bella Tribe, and you got this plan with me and also on YouTube. Kamusta ang December so far? Feel nyo na ba ang ano natin? Holiday rush?
ikaw, Jas, feel mo na ba?
Oo, pero ano to? Parang hindi pa rin ako ready. Anong petsa na di pa rin ako ready? Sa Simba, oo, nafe-feel ko siya. Ikaw, Em?
Congrats, you've been, is that a yearly commitment to go
No.
to Simbang
Well, I
Gabi?
try, pero hindi ko siya natatapos. So, mas madali siya nung nag-pandemic kasi online. And then now, meron na dito sa amin. So, na open air. So, at least
Mm-mm.
yun pwedeng mapuntahan kahit hindi maagang maaga. Yung anticipated mass. So, I'm trying.
Yeah. Dati, I
Oo.
finished it once in my entire life. But after that one time, wala na, ayoko na. Ayoko na ulitin. Ay, ay,
Hirap
ay.
ano? Ano to?
Oo.
Sige, before we start, I just also wanted to share to you guys, since we're right smack in the middle of December, that we have ongoing December promos, the Christmas Bella bundles, and stocking stuffers. Everything 199 and below. And then buong buwan ng Disyembre, free shipping tayo as long as you use the code FREESHIP100. And then we are also, since yun nga, Simbang Gabi, meron din tayong 12 days of Christmas promo and the Payday BOGO promo and payday additional 10% off promo. So, ang dami. Please buy your Christmas presents from BDJ and Crazy About Paper.
Lahat ng wala
Ayan.
pang gifts is the best time to shop. Tapos na po ang 12-12 ng platform. So, kung hindi kayo nakaabot, meron pa rin sa websites
Meron
namin.
pa din.
And we're
Oo
also in
nga.
Lazada and we're also in Shopee, by the way. So,
Yes.
pwede
So,
na naman if that's more convenient for you, Bellas, to shop in the platform. Go.
or to
Nandun
use
kami.
your coins, 'di ba? Para meron mga ganun doon, 'di ba? If you buy on Lazada or
Ayan.
Shopee, ang galing. Ayan. And then
Mga
also, please
vouchers.
like and follow our Bella Moms Facebook page, fb.com/Bella Power Moms. Ayan. So, hello, kaway-kaway naman. Say hi. Let us know where you're watching from, moms, and how is your Christmas so far. Ayan. So, nagkamustahan na kami ni M. And usually, our Bella Mom series starts off with an icebreaker where we pull out dare to be cards for each other. So, on
Dahil
location si M
pasaway ako,
ngayon.
wala akong cards. So, si Jess na lang.
So, I will pull out a card, dare to be courageous card for M. Okay?
Yay! By the way, this is a good gift, ah. Itong
Oo
Bella,
nga.
Dare to
Yeah.
be cards natin.
Dare to be cards namin. Ano nangyayari? Wait a minute. Parang, okay. Saglit lang. Okay, this one, it says,
For me
ay,
ba yan?
for you to M.
You never lose by loving, you always lose by holding back. Barbara De Angeli, be honest about what is holding you back. OMG, grabe naman to. Parang dahil sinasabi ng card, preamble yata to our talk points. Because when we were discussing, di ba, our talk points, may mga
Mhm.
not so positive tayong napag-usapan. But mamaya ako na sasagutin. But
Mamaya
noted sa
na.
message.
Oo nga.
Oo.
O sige, ako naman, ito yung card na you would have pulled out for me.
Okay. I'm
Be
intending that it's the right one.
be in love with your life. Every detail of it. Jan Kerouac. Hindi ko ma-pronounce M.
Kerouac.
Kerouac. How do you
Jack
show your
Kerouac
gratitude?
yata.
Jack Kerouac. How do you show your gratitude to the environment? Ayan. Ako recycling as in the packaging and then ano pa ba? Even the crafts that
You,
we make,
yeah, the Christmas craft that you made out of the
the paper
pandesal
bags.
wrapper.
Oh, yun
Diba?
yung parol namin ngayon.
Yan ang ambag mo.
Ayan. Oo nga. Ano pa ba? Wala akong maiisip. Very simple lang. Hindi kami masyadong, well, we plant our own
Ay, you make
vegetables as
your
much
own,
as we can. Make
toothpaste
our own
and
soaps.
soap.
Yes, oo. Simple lang. Ano na masyado na ang sanay. Parang hindi na.
Hindi
Yeah,
na siya
oo.
effort habit na. Sistema mo na.
Correct, correct.
Alam mo, Jess,
Ayun.
parang kang modern age, modern age witch.
Bruha. Sabihin ko nga
Oh,
bruha.
hindi. Alam mo, may potions ka, may oils ka, may mga makeup ka.
Nag-homeschool.
And then, di ba when you do your makeup, you're very, tactile about it. Na, as
Yeah, very
in, mm
kalat. Yeah, ang
right?
kalat. Kaya ang dumi ng BDJ leather ko sa akin kasi
Beautiful
yung
mess,
ano.
though.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm really inspired by our community and yung mga people we work with who remind us of being mindful. So feeling ko those are the simple ways that I'm able to ground myself going back to nature. And ayun. Ano ba
Kaya tayo
topic natin
naka-black,
ngayon?
napansin ko lang.
Oo nga! Hindi kami nag-usap ni M, guys. It's
Yeah,
very
this is our last for
serendipitous.
the year, right? It took a while
Mhm.
to get together to do this kasi nagkasakit ka rin and we're also very busy. So ano ba topic natin? Our topic is about wisdom and life
Mhm.
lessons. So as Bella moms, and also maybe for the year that was, or maybe the pandemic that was, right? So,
Mhm.
simulan na natin ang mahabang kwentuhan.
Oo nga. So it's 1:37. We have an hour. Moms, we want to hear from you. Please comment on our comment section. Say hi to us. At sagot din kayo dun sa mga question and answer portion namin ni M dito. So, di ba we started out with ano yung flow of our topics since we started this series so that we can touch base with our Bella Moms. Una,
It's saying yes to yourself.
saying yes to yourself. And then, last month,
I think we
tiniming
talked
natin yun
about
eh.
acceptance.
Mhm. And then ito na, wisdom na. So after saying yes to yourself, you accept the things that you can and cannot change, 'di ba? What are the things that we have learned as moms in 2021 and what are the lessons? So ano nga ba?
That, well, ako mauna na ako. Kasi ready na ako.
Salimuot eh.
Yak!
Oo eh.
Yung I think what I learned, marami akong lessons. 2021 was such a meaningful year for me. Do you agree? It was
Mhm.
really a meaningful year. Parang hindi
Yes,
pa
it
nga siya
is.
tapos eh. Hindi pa siya tapos kasi it keeps on surfacing so many things. I feel like
Mhm.
one of the lessons that I really learned and um, parang in-embrace is commitment to myself. Parang this was the year that I really told myself, sinulat ko pa sa EIP, that I will really commit to improving my fitness na. Kasi parang after 5 years pa lang akong mom ha. So unlike Jas, who has been a mom for most of her adult life and for most of the time that I've known you, 'di ba? Ako 5 years, I'm a
Oo.
very young mom pa lang. So parang sabi ko, yung body ko daming pinagdaanan kasi I had 2 children magkasunod. So sabi ko, I think this is the time, this is the year that I'll devote to taking care of my body again. Because the body really feels everything that you went through. Parang all the grief that I suffered, all the feelings that were pent up and not released in time, nandito lang eh, di ba? Stored lang by my
Oo.
body. And in fact, I shared with you guys, I lost parang 5 pounds in the past month
Oo nga.
effortlessly because I journeyed something very important. So, parang sabi ko after that, oh my, ang bigat pala nung mga
Dinadala.
mental load and emotional load that we carry. That's why it's really um, a lesson for me to take care of my body because all
Mhm.
those experiences are still here. And what brought me to where I am, like showing up every day kahit na hindi naman madali, di ba? I owe it all to
Mhm.
my physical being.
Strength. Oo.
Oh, yun. So that's a big lesson, taking care of my fitness. And siguro health na rin and well-being. Hindi lang yung pagiging strong physically, but hand in hand yun, like the mental, the emotional well-being, and making sure that my body is also functioning well. I get the adequate nutrition that I need, and I get sleep, which is I'm very anal about monitoring my sleep and my water intake. Kaya ako may parating ganito. Shout
Oo.
out to Dar who has the same water bottle. Yun yung one of my lessons. Commitment to myself in terms of fitness.
Being enough,
Oh,
no? Yung parang you
yeah.
and your own body, you are enough. I remember when we were talking about this topic, parang another lesson that we have, I think collectively learned is also how to surrender, and that we really have to, parang may grief. There's really a grief that all of us are going through, and we have to surrender to that feeling. And we talked about, I read somewhere, parang there's this homeschooled child na parang they were talking about broken hearts, and then he corrected his mom and said, "No, mom, our hearts are never broken. They're just broken in like shoes." So I think that surrender to that
Nice.
brokenness, that whether we lost somebody in this pandemic, we lost a job, or we changed. Ako kasi yun ang learning ko na wala, ibang tao na talaga ako. As in, 17 years being a mom, 8 years in a commitment, in a relationship, building a home and a family. Ang dami nagbabago around me. I wanted to preserve who I am. Parang ganon. Pero parang ngayon, when I look back, hindi ibang tao na rin ako People change. And hopefully for the better. Alam mo yun, yung parang the ugly parts and the things that I've learned about myself. Kasi parang 2020, ano pa laban pa talaga 'di ba parang push natin 'to. 2021, there's that, wala, I really lost some things. And I have to accept that, hindi ba? Parang heartaches, or yun nga, or your own sanity. Parang iba na, iba na. Iba ka ng tao. At least that's
It's
for
not,
me.
it's not the way
Mm-mm.
things were. Parang iba nga talaga. Even if we're lucky, diba, Jazz, we didn't get inflicted with COVID. Our
Mm-mm.
immediate family, at least. So, walang grief in terms of that. There's no parang grave death or any tragic happening. Pero may
Mm-mm.
grief tayo no? I
Meron
honestly can't also put a finger to that grief yet. Parang,
Mm-mm.
I have an inkling on where it's coming from, but it's not like clear na clear siya, and it's not like it's ending anytime soon. Parang it's part of us.
It's a part of you. Oo.
Yeah, I think it's a lesson that the grief is there, and it's not to be judged that it's bad to have grief. It's not
Mm-mm.
something that we should shame ourselves for. Sometimes may grief lang talaga, like this heaviness, this anxiety that makes you just want to stay in bed the whole day. Or
Oo.
not check off anything in your to-do list the whole day. Or wala lang, gusto ko lang mag-languish. Parang
Mm.
may ganun lang siya talaga that we have to kind of accept and live with. Diba? That's a lesson.
And live with, oo. I think that that's really one of the biggest lessons also throughout 2021. I agree. Parang, di ba parang, there are, di ba parang, we're talking about being entrepreneurs, and I'm like, I'm such a failure as an entrepreneur because some of our businesses had to close, or I had to pause on some of my personal, professional projects. And then now, parang, uy, slowly there's a glimmer of hope that we can do things again.
Yeah! And
And
congratulations for booking a lot of makeup gigs again,
thank
diba?
you, thank you. Thank you for declaring it to be a lot.
I
Salamat.
hope the Bellas will also consider Jazz, yung mga nag-boss ng mga events nila or ng
Oo.
weddings na ikakasal soon. Please
Thank you
consider
so much,
Jazz.
Em.
Because she really puts a lot of joy and love in what she does, and kitang-kita naman with the product.
That's one of the things that I've
Wow!
learned din naman talaga working with
Mm-mm.
everyone. So si Kitty said hi, and then sorry we can't see your name. You have to allow StreamYard to show us your name. Sabi, she shared, time does not heal everything, but acceptance will heal everything. Ang ganda naman nun. Oo nga.
Actually, oo nga. Ang tagal kasi ng time eh. Kung hihintayin mo yung time, tama yan. I agree. Kung hihintayin mo yung time, baka maghintay ka all your life. Pero if you accept,
Mm-mm.
choice kasi yun to accept eh. choice and
Mm.
journey siya to accept. So yeah, it heals everything.
On a good note, what I have learned also is that I'm enough. Na-mention ko to kanina na ano 'to, 'di ba parang 2020 was the first year that, I homeschooled and then I think naimpluwensyahan na rin kitang mag-homeschool.
Yes.
I will take credit
Just, oo,
na
you were
ako
my
ang nag-impluwensya
inspiration
sa'yo.
to
Ano
courage
'to,
up.
I've always admired homeschooling moms, but I've always felt na I'm not, alam mo yun, I'm not smart enough to educate my children. So, but now, I'm very confident. Talagang when people ask me, when are you going back to face-to-face classes? Not because I have no trust in institutions. In fact, pangarap ko na I will teach maybe someday.
Maybe,
Oo.
maybe.
But I realize I'm enough. I'm really enough to find out what know my children better, the best, and then find
Mm.
out what kind of curriculum or method of learning will work best for them, what time of the day, what lesson is appropriate for this experience or the atmosphere that we have here at home. When I can, because I'm that best version of myself, I have the proper mindset and energy and space to hold for them. So I like that.
I
That's one of the
echo
things.
that. I was gonna say, part of my lesson on being enough and embracing my worthiness is accepting that I'm the best first teacher for my kids. And I really, really take credit for it, Jas, talaga. I couraged up because of you, because I saw you do it. I was observing your stories and I'd look forward to seeing them every day. Tas sabi ko, "Oo nga, openness lang, baka naman kaya, even if I'm not the same maximizer activator combo as Jazz, I think I can be strategic enough to know
Na-trigger yung
how to
achiever
go
ni M.
about it." Hindi, pero yung achiever ko naman, it's more of me against me eh. It's not about I have to
It's
be
not a
better.
competition.
Oo, oo. Parang sabi ko lang, yeah, I can add it to the plate that's already full. I can somehow squeeze in 15 minutes a day to handle it with one child. And now I'm also doing it with my
Milo.
son, my
Mm.
son. And it's, syempre, ibang journey na naman. Nagdadagdag na naman ako ng ibang layer to my
Oo.
homeschooling journey. But yun nga eh, parang I realized it's not so tough because kinder pa lang naman to.
Mm.
Parang hindi sa minamalit ko ang utak ng bata, no? Pero I feel like during kinder, really it's mostly play, yung learning, diba? And then
Mm.
mostly copying what mommy does and then asking questions, which I like naman. So parang sabi ko, yeah, I don't have to be so parang type A here. Rock and roll
Oo.
nga eh. That's really
Yeah.
my homeschooling style. Rock and roll.
At
So,
saka
if there's a teachable moment, take advantage. Pero
yun.
pag wala, eh di wala. We stick to what is on the book or what is on the agenda for the day.
Even if
Yun.
it's not Instagrammable, alam mo yun, yung parang sometimes you get either
Oo.
inspired or intimidated by this picture of the homeschooling mom, yung stay-at-home mom,
Mm.
ganyan. But it's really fun for them eh, when lalo na when you're may attention ka talaga sa kanila. I really like that. Parang feeling ko, hindi lang yung relationship ko with the child yung nag-grow. Even my own knowledge, my own patience and bandwidth. Parang ganon. So,
Yeah.
ayan.
And
Ayan ang
then
mga,
I just wanted to point out, both of our kids, I noticed, they love math. Like si Ru and Martina, they both love
oo.
math. I'm not a very good math student. In fact,
Ako din. Nag-theater
stress
arts
lang
nga ako
ako
dahil dun, di ba?
sa Math 17, di ba? So, parang I
No,
also had your,
nag-math 10 pa ata ako or 2 beses ako nag-math 11. Oh my gosh.
but parang sa akin, I can teach it because I feel like math at this level, more about ano siya, logic. Diba? It's
Oo,
more about
totoo.
logic and familiarization pa lang naman of the concept. So parang sabi ko, yeah. Kaya siya. And then, language arts, for me, that's comprehension, that's understanding, and
Mm.
context. And that's very important to me because I feel like, ano eh, mas doon ako may strength sa
Yes.
language arts. So, yun din yung talagang pinaprioritize ko. I guess it's a learning also. I prioritize na lang my energy. I don't have to compare with other moms, like you said,
Mm.
those gram-worthy moments of other homeschooling moms, which I admire, but it's not me. So I
Oo.
have my own, and that's okay. What I have is okay.
Oh, what naman do
That's a
we still
lesson.
have to learn? Ang dami.
Ano, madami. Well, siguro I also need to learn to be more patient. My children are very grounding. As in, sila talaga yung magtuturo sa'yo ng mag-breathe in, breathe out ka muna, di ba? And
Mm.
then, just take it a day at a moment at a time, or a task at a time. Patience talaga. Akala ko patient na ako eh. Pero, this year talaga na-test kasi syempre everything is happening at home. They're everywhere. They're in my hair all the time.
Oo nga
So,
eh.
ang daming demands at work, and then there's also these two kids who keep asking for mommy, and then I also have to nurture my own child who is also screaming for help. So, parang feeling ko patience and ano ba? Strategy. I think strategy din eh. Kasi
Oo eh.
ngayon ko lang rin natutunan talaga yung boundaries. Feeling ko I have a lot to learn pa on setting boundaries and enforcing boundaries. It's a lifelong lesson for me, yung boundaries na yan.
I like that you brought up strategy, no, Em. Kasi number one, strategic ako actually. And then parang in all, pag kunwari work or business, naka-on yun eh. Na you have to have a strategy in place. But when it comes to being a mom or your life at home, parang mostly feelings yung uunahin. Parang ganun yung narealize ko na parang, teka lang, no, I think I can practice. Hello? Am I
Hmm.
still there? Nakikita mo pa ako?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I think, I think it's also, ano yung sinasabi ko? Parang there's merit in strategizing how you will operate as a mom in your home.
Mm-hmm.
Ayun. Yun nga yung parang, okay, this is how I feel, this is how my child feels, or this is how the household will feel kung ganito ako. Anong strategy ko dito? Like, how will I manage my own energy so that everyone in the house benefits from it or are influenced in this direction? Parang ganyan. Or align kaming lahat, optimize yung oras namin, lalo na we do everything at home. 'Di ba? Parang
Yeah. And you have so many
working.
children, Jas. So how do kailangan talaga na strategic dyan sa situation mo.
Oo nga. Ano pa ba?
Yeah. Ano bang strategy
Um,
mo? Ako, ang naisip ko nga, part of my strategy yata yun eh. Yung nag-grounding muna ako sa umaga bago ako
mm.
lumabas to face the family. Kasi if
Yeah.
hindi nga ako full cup, as Cheska said, hirap to give. So, kailangan talaga may moment muna ako. Lalo na naman introvert. Introvert ka ba or extrovert?
Parang
Extrovert.
perceptionally parang yung nung bata ako EF something ako, ENFJ.
Ah,
Yeah.
INFJ ako eh.
Ayun. Pero
So,
ano, feeling ko nga nung tumanda ako, parang ano lang, meron lang yata talaga akong influencer strength, but like I really appreciate also preserving my energy on my own. Yung parang nagre-recluse din. So hindi ko alam, baka comes with age, tumatanda lang pala, not necessarily an introvert.
meron bang mommies listening to us who also want to share what they've learned? Ako marami pa akong lessons eh. So curious din ako on what other mommies have gone through and picked up this 2021.
Nagre-resonate ang patience sa mga mommies. Oo nga daw. Patience for the kids. Oh,
Patience for
and
life.
oo. Ambivert. Oo nga. Tama si Angelica. Oo, ambivert nga ako. Thank you, thank you. Ano moms, kayo, ano pang mga gusto ninyong matutunan? Para ano, handa
Uh,
na tayo sa ano natin,
Ako, I want to
2020.
learn also more about beingness. Ah, parang feeling ko ang tagal rin ng lesson ko on beingness eh.
Para
Hindi
lahat
siya
ng tao matagal ang beingness. Matagal yun.
mahirap yung beingness kasi
Oo.
sanay tayo na we're all conditioned to do so many things and have a lot of things on our plates.
Or should. Parang madami sa atin na condition, you should be this
Dapat.
way. Oo.
Yeah. Yeah. And beingness is about just, just being. As in, literally, being okay. Just
Not
is.
doing.
Oh, what is what it is. It is what it is. Yun lang yun. And wala, breathe in and out ka lang and ano. Actually, in Leap, when I did the program, we had a whole morning just that we were taught about beingness. May exercises to, just like the PQ reps that we do during
Mhm.
morning alignment. Pero iba yung pagturo sa Leap ng grounding. Kahit tinuro siya, imagine one whole morning spinend namin just learning how to ground. Natatawa ako remembering the exercises. Pero,
Kasi
ha?
kasi paano?
Hindi ko pwedeng sabihin kasi baka
Nakaka-copyright.
you might take the program. I don't know,
Oo,
'di ba? I don't
sabagay.
want to ruin it for you. And then, yun. Pero yung beingness talaga, as in, napatunayan ko nga with that experience after that entire morning of beingness exercises. Kailangan mo talaga siya. Otherwise, wala, mahirap ang life.
Oo
Natatawa
parang
na ako ngayon.
lately ko lang yan na-differentiate sa homeschooling pa. Kasi nga 'di ba parang and our Charlotte Mason method, parang the child's a complete person already. So ganyan yan na yung pagkatao niya. Hindi hindi siya yan na yung gagawin niya or sa buong
Yeah.
buhay niya. So ako din as an adult, na-realize ko na I'm not defined by what I do. Eh, 'di ba parang tayo, I wanna be a doctor when I grow up. Gano'n tayo nung bata tayo, 'di ba? I wanna be something. And that's defined by things that you would pursue doing
In the
s-
future.
in the future. And now I'm nearing, my gosh, magko-40 na pala ako this year. Magko-40 na ako, parang ano pa rin ako sa who am I? 'Di ba? So parang
Oo. Well, life begins at 40, cliche as it sounds.
oo nga.
'Diba? Sabi
Nap
nila.
napanood mo ba yung Just Like That? Inaabangan mo na
Oo,
ba
I was
'yan?
gonna say. Oo, I watched it last night, yung third episode. Siyempre, wag
Ay,
nating spoil for the Bellas.
oo.
Pero, parang naisip ko lang, you know how they were when they were younger, para rin silang nasa stage natin ngayon na, I mean,
Mm.
hindi, wala yung promiscuity and all of that, di ba? But,
Malay mo,
yung,
malay mo.
yung, yung
R18 naman tayo dito sa Bella mo. Joke lang, ma'am.
baka ma-stop yung live natin. But, diba, they were really exploring themselves at this age that we were in. Eh ngayon and just like that, ang tatanda na nila eh. Very visible na yung lines and their
Mm.
folds in their bodies. They're not as fit as they used to be, but they're still the same spirit. Diba?
Oo.
Yung
Charlotte is
pagka-Charlotte,
still like that, oo.
ganun pa din. Na using kaibigan na sobrang dramatic, and diba? And then Miranda na overthinker, and then
Mm.
Samantha, ganun pa rin na extra. Yeah, and Carrie
Kahit nawala si
also,
Samantha dun, oo.
mararamdaman mo siya kahit wala siya doon.
Mm. Ang galing, ang galing.
Oo. What were you gonna
Yeah.
say about And Just Like That?
Na yun nga, parang bi eh eh parang kunwari si Carrie, for example, she was a writer and now iba na yung ginagawa niya, 'di ba? But she's still who she is. So, kakatuwa. Isipin mo 55 na ang portrayal nila sa kanila, 'di ba? Parang they started out
Mm-mm.
Sex and the City, they were in their 30s, 'di ba?
30s,
Tapos
yeah.
gano'n pa rin siya. So, nakakatuwa kasi yun na sila. Yun na talaga sila.
Oo.
Ang ganda nung
Baka,
characterization.
baka that's also a lesson, Jess. Yung parang, age is just a number. Baka totoo nga yung cliche. Wala
Oo.
lang. Eh ano naman, kung 40 na tayo next year, di ba? Eh, ganito ganito yung life. May
Akala ko
nagko-comment,
dati sabi niya, "I
I
need to
need,
learn." Sige, M.
I
I
need to
really do.
learn how to be less anxious with my only daughter and to have faith that she'll be okay and grow to be a wonderful, successful lady. I resonate. That's the lesson of trust that we're also always
Mm-mm.
talking about between us, Jazz, and also with Dar, diba?
Mm-mm.
Trust talaga in uncertainty. It's so important to have that.
Oo, ako lesson ko rin 'yan. Yung kailangan ko pang hindi ko pa natututunan, staying in discomfort, na tiwala ka lang
Ah, yeah,
na
yeah, yeah.
na ano talaga, na parang in this discomfort, there's nothing lost. It's
Hmm.
uncomfortable, you stay in it, either you get out of this alive with wiser, you get out of
Wiser.
this just alive, and that's something to be grateful for. Yeah.
And
Um,
it doesn't mean that it's uncomfortable that you need to get out of it ASAP.
mm,
Sometimes there is a lesson there if you stay long enough. But of course, a different side of the story is if you stay too long and it's no longer good for you. So
yeah.
that's the boundaries I was talking about a while ago na there is a certain level of trust that you need, but there's also courage and self-worth, self-respect so that you know
Mm.
when
Well,
to just surrender.
I remember we talked about this, na parang ako kasi I tend to either fight, flight, or yung freeze. Feeling ko,
Freeze.
staying in discomfort is freezing. And then you mentioned na this three Fs is actually trauma
Trauma
response.
response.
So
Yeah.
parang even that awareness na, ha, traumatized na ba ako in life? Parang ganon. Kasi nga,
Kaya ka
na-realize ko,
nag-freeze.
oo, parang,
Naisip mo yon.
traumatic na 'tong discomfort na 'to kasi I actually value comfort. Ako as a person, na-realize ko na hindi naman ako flamboyant or alam mo yun, extravagant person na gusto ko ng mga mahal na bagay, but I value comfort. As in talagang I'm a in this moment kind of person na parang, how do I feel good right now? Very generator. Isa yun sa mga tina-try kong i-learn na I have to stay in this discomfort kahit na pero thank you kasi nare-realize ko na value ko pala talaga ang comfort. Bago yun,
Mm.
kagabi ko lang na-realize yun, eh. So,
Mm. So, yeah. Like, I feel like value mo nga yun. Yung nagsi-self-care ka.
mm.
'Di ba?
Na-realize ko siya kasi nung nagpakulay nga ako ng buhok at ginupit ko ta's nag-lashes ako. May kasama ng mani-pedi yun kagabi. So, parang ako, eto talaga yun, eh. Hindi 'to kaartehan,
Yeah.
eh. As in,
Hindi.
this makes me a better
BAU
person.
mo yan. That's your
Oo.
BAU.
Oo.
Eh,
So,
you deserve that. Yan nga sinasabi ko sa'yo before, diba? O,
kasi
lesson
value ko
yan.
talaga siya.
I think you need to really allocate time and energy and budget to those things. Kahit na sabihin mong mahal,
Yeah, pero
BAU
kasi
mo yan
siyempre
eh.
nung pandemic, 'di ba, those are the first to go. Kasi it's
Oo.
perceived as luho. So, ano lang,
Oo.
manage lang. Oh, yeah.
Pero marami ka namang ano eh, abundance ka rin naman. Tuloy natin yung abundance energy mo. Oh, salamat sa mga three
Salamat
hearts.
sa heart. Oo nga. Si Ara comment, "Love it, Jas. You deserve it." Thank you, Ara.
Hi,
Belated
Ara.
happy
Oh,
birthday.
oh, birthday ni Ara. How
Oo,
old are you?
December 10. Ay, wag na natin sabihin yung age,
Wow.
baka sabunutan ako ni Ara. Pero si
Hindi
Ara
naman
ang
kasi
nag-suggest sa'kin mag-makeup. Do you know that?
talaga.
Oo.
Generator ba si Ara? Ara,
Ay, hindi
mag-comment,
ko
mag-chime in
alam.
ka naman.
Anong human
Ang
design
dami
mo,
ko
Ara?
tanong eh.
Oo. No, it was Ara. We were theater mates and then iniregaluhan niya ako ng makeup palette. Sabi niya, "Mag-makeup ka nga. Matuto ka nga mag-makeup sa sarili mo." Kasi mini-makeupan pa niya ako in college. Hindi ako marunong.
Hmm. And who would have known na sobrang galing mo pala?
Oo nga.
Char,
Thank you, Ara. 41,
41.
41 na.
Diyos ko, nakikita niyo po ba ang itsura ni Ara Fernando? Mukha po ba siyang 41? Siyempre hindi, di ba?
So,
Wait,
abangan.
meron
Let's
akong
learn from
pahabol
her
na
in July.
lesson.
Ay,
Yeah,
ano?
yeah, yeah. I was just sharing kahapon about abundance kasi may lesson nga ako ng abundance, di ba? Pampering
Mm.
ourselves is part of our self-care plan. Gusto ko yan. So, Jazz, mag-subscribe ka to Angelica Carlos, ano,
Oo nga. Thank you, Angelica.
School of Self-Care. Wait,
Ano,
yung
ano?
lesson ko on abundance, and na-realize ko, abundance will wait for you. Diba? So I was sharing
Mm.
about this customer who wanted to buy my cookies because I couldn't serve it because I didn't have
The
the
chocolates.
ingredients and I also
Oo.
didn't have the space to make chocolates. Sa totoo lang, parang gusto ko lang po humupa ng konti yung kabisihan ng buhay ngayong holiday. So parang doon nahiya ako with that customer because she's a loyal customer, the type who would send gifts to my kids. Kahit di niya naman kami kakilala, sabi ko, shit, I want to serve this order. But I couldn't find chocolate because my supplier doesn't carry it anymore, the specific chocolate that I use. So
Mhm.
sabi ko sa customer, nahiya ako. Sabi ko, um, is it okay if I serve your order using a different chocolate? Because I have to source a new supplier pa if ever you need it not this weekend. Um, and then she said, no, it's okay. Just serve it when you have the chocolate. Kahit January pa.
Oh, 'di ba?
So, parang sabi ko, this person wants 20 dozen of my cookies and is willing to wait whenever I have it. Sabi ko, pag yung abundance nga talaga for you, it's really for you. It's not
Mm.
gonna be, parang, I don't have to giggle my way in to it. It will just be there. It will just wait for me. And then I remember, the night before, because that happened on Wednesday, the night before, magkasama tayo nun when the customer
Oo.
messaged me. The night before, I made a donation to a charity of our client, si
Ang
Therapy.
ganda, 'di ba?
And then, nung gabi, when I donated, honestly, wala na akong money nun, Jazz. Tapos, I mean, everything is spoken for na. Naka-budget na eh. Ganun ako
Mm.
eh. Whenever there's money, I put it in my mental envelopes kung saan ko siya gagastusin. So,
Oo.
hindi ko na-allocate. Hindi ako
Siyempre.
naka-budget for that charity donation. Kasi sabi ko, hala, nakalimutan ko, nag-commit ako to the client. Tapos sabi ko, "Ah, whatever, ano ka ba? Money will just come in, just give it. Because if you
Mm.
committed to it, di ba? So, yun nga, I'm very big on commitment because I said to the client that I'll donate. Then, nagpadala ko ng money.
I was in that same meeting, yeah. Oh, Lunes nag-commit
Oo.
si M, tapos parang ako, "Huy, M, wala pang sweldo."
Oo. Yung mga mga talkies ko bago magsimula ng agenda. Oh, may charity ka? Oh, sige, magdo-donate ako. So anyway, nag-donate ako. And then, yun nga, Wednesday, magkasama rin tayo, diba? Na biglang
Mm.
nag-order yung person. And her order is actually 4 times what
What you
my
donated.
donation. Yeah. First,
Mm.
I ko, yeah, ganun lang talaga siya. It's God's economy.
Mm.
It's the universe talaga who provides. I
Which
mean, kahit na it's my money, it's really not mine. It's mine to give. And then
oo
it'll
nga.
just create this whole energy of abundance if I learn how to share it and let go of it.
Timing, while you were talking about this, Coach Polly commented, so she's watching. So
Oo
our
nga.
coach for prosperity,
Infinite prosperity. Hi,
infinite
coach.
prosperity in December. December ba, Coach? November? December. So, guys, dun sa mga may BDJ, don't forget to scan the QR code so that you can sign up to our Quenza and access our 12 coaches, including Ara, who will be talking about self-care and self-love in July. And then Coach Polly, who will be talking about infinite prosperity in December. So, imagine nyo, 12
Masaya
coaches
naman
who we can
nanonood ang
learn
coaches
from.
natin.
Oo nga eh. So speaking of the things that you have yet to learn, ito yon. You have 12 topics that you will get to immerse
Yeah.
yourself in for free. Just sign up. Okay? Sign up through that QR code in your BDJ planners.
I'm excited for
And
the coaching. Parang
sobra.
it's gonna be an even more meaningful year, I think, for all the Bellas in our community.
November pala si Coach Polly. Sorry, Coach. 12 kasi. Okay, 210. Ano pa? Ang daming pwede pang matutunan. Sobrang dami pa talaga. I think it's time
Hmm.
for us, to do our declarations that, kumbaga, what
Yeah.
we want that's aligned to our purpose. Kasi I think more than the things that we have yet to learn, parang yung direction, it's really about your purpose in life eh. Ako feeling ko if you're not grounded on a sense of purposeful motivation,
Mm.
parang it's really lost. Sa totoo lang, yung parang
Mhm.
finding your
Mhm.
purpose, ano na, lalo na if you define your purpose with what you do, 'di ba?
Mhm.
So,
Naisip ko pala, Jazz, while you were speaking, your moon in first house.
Sun and moon
Moon
in
is
first house.
your, yeah, and where your sun is where your purpose is for this lifetime. So, sun and moon being together in the first house, the way I look at it is your purpose is, has to do with nurturing and has to do with, I think, nurturing minds. Kasi moon eh. Diba? Moon
Oo.
is mind, moon is mother, moon is that's the significator of ano education and then creativity as well. So that's part of your
Nakakatuwa
purpose.
naman.
Nurturing yourself, nurturing minds also. So baka nga teaching is part of the bigger, the greatest, grandest version of you.
Yeah, I
And
really hope so.
you do teach makeup,
Ever since naman,
right?
'di ba, nagjo-John Robert Powers ako nun, eh.
And napag-usapan natin yan eh, 'di ba? Baka we can do, ito na Bella, so parang preview lang. We're
Oo
thinking
nga.
of having a beauty program. Let's see. Sobrang nurturing ni Jas. O, 'di ba? Meron pa tayong testimonial dito from Ara Fernando.
Thank you, Ara. Mommy Ara nga tawag namin diyan dati. Siya din. So you learn
Bakit?
from the best. She was ano, eh, Mommy Ara yan ng lahat. Ng lahat!
Pinaka-nurturing ng lahat. Parang Achi ng
Oo.
bayan. Parang
Noon,
ganon.
oo. Nung siya yung senior namin. Oo nga, sige.
Mm.
Oo nga. So, gusto niyo ba yon, Bella Moms? Gusto niyo ba ng self-love, more self-care programs? Kasi July pa yung kay Are, eh.
Siyempre, we're still planning for 2023. 2022 pala. So, would love to hear ideas. Ano to? Pasko na,
Wag.
baka maraming mamasko.
Kakatawa si Ara. Oo nga.
Wait lang, anong declaration mo? Gusto mo ba talagang magturo? Ano pa ba? Ano pang
Oo.
gusto mo?
As in, pangarap ko talaga. Feeling ko talaga yung, alam mo, di ba sa yearbook, may mga prophecy, ganyan. Yung sinulat ko talaga
Ah,
doon, Jasmine Menjola is now a CLE teacher. And then, syempre nag-pause yun, di ba?
CLE.
Because, very specific. Gusto ko talaga Christian living education. I know, right? As in high school, so I
Why?
was 17. Feeling ko it was, sige, to be honest, at that time, ang naisip ko, hindi kasi ako magaling mag-math, di ako magaling mag-science, tapos di ako mahilig magbasa ng libro nun. So, hindi ako pwede mag-language. Ganyan. Ano yung madali? So,
Hmm.
for me, it was easy to talk about values and the topics in the Bible, parang ganon. At saka masimba kasi ako noon eh. Kota na ako sa simba, high school pa lang. Umaga, hapon, gabi.
And
Weekends
that's, di ba
anticipated.
nga, you met Dar in a religious group?
Yes, CLC, Christian Life Community.
Uh,
So ano talaga, saka I enjoy it. As in, I enjoy the ministry. Hindi halata, ano. But
Kala ko
I do.
sasabihin mo magmamadre ka eh, kaya CLE.
Sa landi kong po.
I know. Kaya parang iniintay ko yung sagot mo.
And then life happens. So, hindi ako naging guro. Ito pala.
Hmm.
So,
Hmm.
17 years
Pero
later.
preschool teacher ka, di ba? Weren't
Kasi
you?
akala ko lahat ng preschool kids nung time na yun, kasing bait nung panganay ko. Ang bait-bait na 2 years old ni Mio eh.
Ah.
Not that I'm saying hindi mababait yung ibang bata, pero hindi ko pala kaya ng 11 bata.
Hindi, totoo yan. Hindi lahat ng 2 years
Oo.
old mabait. Outlier yung anak mo. I witnessed Mio when he was younger. Iba nga
Diba?
eh.
Even
Iba.
to,
And
even
matalino.
compared to my younger children, talaga akong, I locked out pala on my eldest son.
Oo, sobrang pensive niya and sobrang observant at that young
Mm.
age. Yung
So,
parang curious na
nag-ear,
curious, pwede mong iwanan mag-isa.
nag-earphone
Diba?
siya. Nahihiya
I
siya. Pinag-uusapan
remember.
siya sa Facebook Live.
Kakahiya naman kasi talaga, mami.
Yeah, I locked out. So yun, gusto ko ulit magturo. I think this homeschooling has really reignited that desire. Pero kasi doing yun eh. So and thank you for affirming that it's part of my beingness. Nurturing
It is.
and teaching.
Kaya
Yeah.
it's so natural for you to mother. Kahit marami kang kids, di ba? Hindi ka
Mm-mm.
nauubusan. Values or attitude is more important. I agree than skills and knowledge. Kasi even if you don't have skills and knowledge, basta ang value mo, excellence, aaralin mo
Oo.
eh.
Totoo,
Diba?
totoo.
Gagalingan mo eh. kahit di mo alam. Tapos
Yun nga yung
maximizer
sinasabi
ka
ko,
pa.
eh. Oo, ta's yung asawa ko kasi ideation, 'di ba, si Pao. Si Pao is always insecure, feeling niya he's not smart enough, ganyan. Hindi siya, um, yun nga, hindi siya aral enough. Parang may gano'n siya, eh,
Mhm.
because of his upbringing. Pero sabi ko, he's so gritty, he's so creative, he works so hard, and he values talaga taking care of his children. So, sabi ko, mas importante talaga yun, and I hope that's what my children pick up from him. Ako na bahala sa
Yeah.
talino.
Hindi, iba naman ang talino na book smart. Iba rin yung matalino ka sa buhay.
Ano pa
Yan.
ba? At
Like,
saka ano, ay sorry, oo.
like my
Like
dad
what?
will always say, kailangan maabilidad ka, anak. Hindi kailangan na ano ka lang, grades. But you know how to get your way or you know how to talk to people so that things happen. Alam mo yun, that's a different
Mm,
kind of ano eh, intelligence.
yeah.
Yon.
Ano pa bang declaration? Gusto ko ng aminin lahat, eh. Yak aminin! Ano 'to?
Aminin!
I
O go, the floor
remember
is yours.
one of the best things that I like about working in PR, kasi na-realize ko hindi ko pala talaga siya strength. Number 6 ko
Mhm.
ata ang communication kasi. Ano 'to, I really liked working for NGOs. As in, being
Mm.
able to immerse myself in either yung, alam mo yun, parang uplifting or empowering women who were abused or who feel that they're not enough. Kunwari na yung mga naging single mom at saka yung mga bata. Kasi we do that eh. We do that for my previous work with my previous company. And also si Pao, he celebrates his birthday kasi in a shelter, in a home for women and children in pre-pandemic. So, ano talaga, defining moment yun for me. So, meron akong gustong i-verbalize na wouldn't it be nice if you can also earn while working for an NGO? Parang ganon. So, baka we can work with an NGO and really make it count, make meaningful, purposeful work without, syempre,
Mm.
compromising our own needs.
Oo
Kasi yun eh, 'di
naman.
ba? That's what holds you back sometimes eh, na parang, hindi, I need to achieve or ang tawag dito, work in a big company so that I get big money, parang gano'n. Pero what if it's about that? Hindi eh.
Yeah.
So, gusto ko yun.
Yeah, we can make that happen. Actually, there are many groups who are asking us to collaborate with them on programs for women. I was just
Mm.
talking to Steph Naval yesterday of Empath. She has a plan to make a change makers um, program that she wants to run in our community. Change makers meaning these are women who want to make an impact but don't know how to start. So medyo mas
That's
leaning on
nice.
purpose siya. Hindi siya yung
Oo.
tipong, I just want to change myself, but more of, I want to make an impact to the community and
I want to
nobody's
make a
left
change.
behind. Oo. Oo.
Let's do
Yon.
that. Oo nga. Do you have ideas, Bella Moms? Anong tingin nyo? What can we do? 'Di ba? That's very aligned to our purpose. Together, malay nyo, 'di ba? We can declare something together as Bella Moms. How about you, Em? What would you like to declare that is
May
aligned to your purpose?
simple lang yung sa akin, Jas. I just really want to help people see the light in themselves. As in, yun lang. See the light in themselves. Because if you see that light and you really look at it and you use it to inspire yourself, to inspire other people, di ba parang ang ganda ng world?
Mm-hmm.
Parang feeling ko a lot of us have been so hard on ourselves kasi, including us ha, and Dar, and you.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, we have a whole history of being so hard on ourselves. So parang I want naman to see what's light in all of us. And I want to help people see that. I do have a background on coaching. I do also have
You're a
human
certified
design.
coach, 'di ba?
I'm a certified coach in I was certified by Innovate. So transformational life coaching yung sa akin. But syempre ang daming other disciplines of coaching, 'di ba? And hindi pa ako nagpuput ng that many hours into it, but I am a product coaching myself, so medyo gamay ko na siya. And I have some coaches also. So I feel like the coaches that are drawn to me are mostly women who have
Mm.
lost their light. And they came to me without me having to promote that I'm a coach. Parang they just
Oo.
inquired naturally. So parang that's my natural market. I feel like I want to do that intentionally in 2022. Not
Ang
really to
ganda.
earn from it, but to pay it forward. Kasi just kung wala akong coaches, baka nag-spiral down na talaga ako into an anxiety disorder. Baka nag-mental breakdown na ako.
Oo. So I really
So,
feel so blessed that we have 12 coaches for the whole year. For all of you,
correct.
grabe, grabe talaga. I'm so excited for all of us to go through this. As in, while I was uploading all of their sessions on Kwenza, parang ako, pwede ko bang i-release na lang lahat? Sabay-sabay. Pero yun nga, we're going through it month by month so that we can really journey it together. I hope you guys are not intimidated by the coaching. Kasi honestly, ako parang ang dami, 12 things to learn about. But we have to ground it kasi on our reality that we really need help, or if
Mm.
you're open to it, 'di ba? You will be able to define your beingness, your purpose, or you
Not
will
to
be able to
say,
do that.
not to say that journaling and using a planner won't benefit. Because for some people that's enough, right? But
Mm-hmm.
for people who are going through things, for people who are in the midst of change or who want to transform their lives, you um, can do better if you get external support from
Yeah,
coaches. And yon, syempre your own inner work matters. But if there's somebody supporting you, loving you, holding space for you, rooting for you, challenging you, imagine how can you not get to that greatest, grandest version of yourself, right?
amazing.
And we want that for the whole community. So that's why we put it together.
Ayan, ano pa ba? So we have 8 minutes left in our last Bella Mom FB series. We look forward to seeing you next year, Bella Moms. Let us know what you want to talk about. Basta make sure that you're part of all our groups. Ano yung groups natin? So we are live now on the Bella
Bella
Tribe, the You
moms.
Got This Plan with me, so that we can help you in your journaling journey. Guys, gusto ko lang ipakita. Tignan nyo yung 2022 BDJ planner ko. Mukha na siyang pinaglumaan. Gamit na gamit ko na siya because I used the BDJ discbound, and over here, to be honest, di ko pa natatapos lahat ng worksheets noong 2021. So I put them here so that I can still work on them. So dalawa na yung mood meter ko dito. And then the rest of my December weeks are here.
Ano
So
naman yung patag mo? Tsaka ano yung
sa
rainbow mo
iba to
dyan?
eh. Envelope to, yung mga checking, iaano ko pa. Ibabayad ko sa sarili ko. Ayan, mga cheque ko.
Mm.
Saka yung mga resibo ko.
Curious. Okay, ano yung mga
Saka
tags mo?
naka-tab. Yung ano natin, sa Crazy About Paper, yung tabs natin. Ano to? Ito, oh. So, we have Forget Me
Nice.
Not stickers. So, that's what I use to tab the months. Hindi enough sa akin yung ano eh. Yung
Oo.
color coding natin. So, nakatab ako.
Oo.
Di ba gamit na gamit na yung 2022 planner ko?
Ang
How is
ganda.
your journaling coming along?
Ako
Kayo,
nag-aano
guys?
pa ako eh. I'm still in the process of reviewing my year. So, ginagawa ko pa yung unravel your year na ano, na questions.
Tapos,
Yun.
Emma, yung gift mo sa akin, it's my journaling bag. Lahat ng quest journal ko nandito. Yan.
Pa-
Kakatawa ko.
Parang buong tindahan yata natin nandyan dyan.
Oo nga eh. Sabi nga ni Pao nung nag-planning tayo, akala ko ba business planning yung pupuntahan mo? Bakit parang life planning yung dala mo?
Ako, this
Buong
is still
buhay
my favorite.
pagplanuhin ko.
This is my
The
best
ideas.
product. Oo. Best product of 2021. The biggest quest journal that we have. You can check it in crazyaboutpaper.com. It's
Ang sarap,
still
no?
there.
Sarap
Oh,
magsulat
tas
dito.
gusto ko lang
Gawa note ko.
pakita. Ay, wow. Eto, I have my own. So, kasha siya ng 3 fillers, Jas. Ang
Oo
maganda
nga.
dito, Bellas, is it's A4 size. So, you can actually buy an A4 notebook in National or in any bookstore and you can stick it. So,
Yeah.
this is what I use.
Nandito
So, I
yung
have 3.
goal setting ni Alessa sa akin. Nakaipit sa
Sa
gitna.
akin din. Bakit ganun? Pareho tayo. Nasa
Tapos,
gitna yung sa akin, oh.
Hindi pa natigil, meron pa akong failure dun sa envelope sa loob. At saka stickers. Hindi na
Oh my
natigil.
God.
Ayan.
Ang saya magsulat. I used this
Uy!
the other
225
day.
na.
Look, I use it for my
Word cloud ba
clustering.
yan?
Yeah.
Ganda.
Before I write, I always make sure to dump it in a word cloud
Ayan.
so that
So,
it's more madali to
oo.
write.
Tsaka ang daming space, di ba? I really like the quest ideas. Ayan. So, Bella Moms, just reminding you for December promos, we have the Christmas Bella bundles, stocking stuffers, everything 199 pesos and below. We have a month-long free shipping code, which is free ship 100. And we are right smack in the middle of our 12 days of Christmas. So, ayan. Ano pa ba? May payday BOGO promo tayo pala. Alam niyo ba yon?
Anytime
Buy
secret
one, get
sale.
one. Oo. At saka may secret sale kami kung part kayo ng...
Meron kaming
Kung
secret sale.
FOMO kayo, DM niyo si M. Yung DM niyo si M!
Para sabihin natin yung secret.
Malaman niyo yung secretong sale namin. Uy, Angelica is asking how to purchase the planners.
This planner, ito ba? O yung kay Jas?
The planners, all our planners, anyway, Angelica, are available on shop.ilovebdj.com or crazyaboutpaper.com or kung mahilig ka mag-Shopee or Lazada, nandun din kami. Just search for the BDJ planner or
Yes.
everything is possible planner. Ayan. So, ano what
Just search
else?
for big ideas. Tama ba? Quest
Ah,
ideas for
kung if
this
that's
one.
what you want. Ako kasi what I did was, hindi ko pa to nasusulatan, but like this quest journal, pinalitan ko siya nung ano namin, or for lesson plan, nung undated 6-month and weekly spread. So, ang balak ko dito, I will write the whole of January here, and then yung and then, tama ba? And then the lessons per day, per week for each child. So, for the whole year to, kasi 6 months eh. 6 months, 6 months.
And then that's
So,
what Ru will use as her checklist.
yes. Ay, hindi. Iba pa.
Hmm.
Si Ru, meron siyang sarili niya, yung Holo Quest. Dapat yung mukhang unicorn yung kanya. So, this is just mine. So, yung kay Ru, diba?
Yung
She will
travel.
copy it. Oo. Parang copy work din niya yun.
And she loves
Ayan.
that.
Yeah,
Right?
she loves that. Ano pa ba? Ito
Tamad
akin to.
mag-copy work yung anak ko eh.
Hindi yan. Sanayin mo lang.
Okay,
Habit
nagre-react sa
yun.
background.
Oo, naririnig mo ba? Okay, last 3 minutes. So, yun guys, we reminded you of our promos and we're greeting you happy holidays. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon for Coffee Chikahan. And we hope that you are able to relate to saying yes to yourself, moving into acceptance. And then, baka makatulong. Maybe you'd like to ask yourself what you've learned so far this year. What are
Type
the
it in the
things you've yet to
comments.
learn?
We will love to read it even after this live. But it's a nice time to look back at the past year, what's been, and what can still be for 2022.
Ayun. Okay. So I think we can end. I'm gonna end with a video to share to everybody para alam ninyo kung meron ba akong video. Yep. I'll show you the
Okay.
BDJ video. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Happy
you.
weekend.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year and happy holidays. Thanks, Jas. Bye,
Bye.
Bellas.
Overdue. Now more than ever is the time to acknowledge our multifaceted strengths. When we boldly answer, I am, to the question, who am I? We're calling out to an explosion of beautiful affirmations about ourselves that we need to be reminded of so we can move forward with our inner compass directing us towards our ultimate goal, joy.
The BDJ 2022 Power Planner is an invitation to show up and trust in the soulful alignment of yourself and of your dreams. BDJ will be here with you as you intuitively recognize and continue growing your greatness.